Hi, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to our Blackpool Biker. Hey, it's not bad today, to be fair. We can have a wander along the Promenade at North Shore. As you can obviously tell. So we'll look over here. It's cold, but it's not bad. It's 7:25 on the AM. You see how clear it is. Once again, going over to the lakes. There's that bit of wind, but it's not bad at all, to be fair. At least it's not raining. Let's put it that way. Don't like it when it's raining. Well, I don't mind a bit of rain. But a few days we had, it's horrendous. So, hope everyone's doing well, staying safe. I had one of them nights last night, I'll tell you in a bit. To do with the car, yet again. So yeah, we did that video yesterday in, well, it's classed as Blackpool, but some call it Cleveland, you know what I mean? It's whatever you want to call it. Hope that was alright for you. Yeah, it said that it's going to start getting really cold now, didn't it? So yesterday. And again, what's today? November the 4th, innit? Thursday, November 4th. Like I said, call it 7:30. At the moment, I'll have a little wander down here for you. Thanks for all the messages lately and all the coffees. Thanks very much. I don't know if I mentioned on the last video, but thank you. It's much appreciated. Yeah, it was dark early yesterday, weren't it? Alright, so most of you know yesterday I did a video in, well, towards Cleveland on the prom there, on the, you know, on the prom in Cleveland area. Still classed as Blackpool, but on the way to Cleveland. So anyway, I went to Thornton after there. Later on in the day I had to pick something up. So got back from there, through Cleveland I was going. Stopped at a shop to pick something up. Gets to the car. Guess what? Yeah, it wouldn't start. Couldn't believe it. Wouldn't start. You know, I've just had the alternator done again. Literally came out the garage last, well, a few days ago, weren't it? So yeah, it wouldn't start. By this time, it's about 5-ish, just after 5, and it's dark. Turn the key and the car's just going click, basically, as if the battery's flat. Not forgetting just had the alternator done, and it's a new battery that was done when the original alternator was done. Because they put a Duff alternator in, as a lot of you know, and that was fixed, and a new one put in last week. So I'm thinking, no way can it be another Duff alternator. So luckily enough, I'm in green flag for both the car and the bike. So I ring green flag, comes up on the app. I don't know if you've got AARAC, I presume they're much of a muchness, the three of them. So on the green flag app it says we're with you at 2 minutes past 6. So I thought, well, fair enough. I nearly, to be honest, I nearly just left the car and jumped on the tram, because where I was in Cleveland, the tram stop was just about there. And I nearly just left the car thinking, I've had enough of it. But I thought, no, I need it, because I can't work without a car. So it's just a comedy of errors. It's like one of them comedy cars, you know, like Laurel and Hardy used to have. It just falls to bits. Bloody gremlins in it, this, that and the other. God. So yeah, so anyway, long story short, I'm sat in the car, obviously, waiting for green flag to turn up. Anyway, eventually they do. By this time, it's gone 6 o'clock and it's pitch black, you can't see anything. So the mechanic gets there, you know, green flag mechanic, I think it's McAdam they send out from Bispham. Great lad, thank you very much. I don't know if you watch YouTube, mate, but thanks very much for your help last night. And he says, oh, it's a flat battery. I said, I don't know how it's a flat battery, because it's a brand new, well, 5-month-old the battery, and the alternator's literally just been done a few days ago. So he puts the booster pack on it to try and start the battery, start the car, you know, and boost the battery, should I say. And it's just doing the same, just going click. So he says, strange. He says, I'll put the cables on it, you know, and do it that way in case this battery pack, you know, booster was flat and it hadn't charged properly. So he comes around the cables, the booster cables, same thing again, click. He says, this is so strange, says the mechanic. I mean, I'm laughing now, but honestly, last night I was nearly, he says, just, he has to mess about in the engine bay, obviously. And he says, try it now. So, tried it, started straight away. He says, you had the alternator done? I said, yeah. He says, they haven't tightened the starter motor up. I said, you what? I said, you've got to be winding me up, you've got to be kidding. Yeah, I'm just going to stand in here a minute. It's a bit windy, innit? Love these old Victorian shelters, by the way. Should say, change the subject there a second. So he says, yeah, when they've done your alternator, they have to take the, apparently they have to take the starter motor off for whatever reason to get to the alternator or whatever, and they haven't tightened your starter motor up. That's the problem. That's why it's not starting. Obviously, you've parked up, gone to the shop, come back, it might have just shook a little bit, you know, while you've been driving, and the starter motor's literally loose. The garage hadn't tightened. It's beyond belief, honestly, beyond belief, the problems I've had with there. And I'm ringing, and I do know him, I'm ringing him at 9 o'clock. I'm having words, let's put it that way. So yeah, literally, they hadn't tightened the starter motor up. So the lad from garage says, I'll do it now for you, I'll just tighten it up and you should be sound. So I said, he had to warn me, you know, take it back to the garage, because with it being pitch black sort of thing, it did have a light and everything. He had to disconnect the battery, you know, and what have you. So then I had to find the code again for the bloody radio, because that went off. Oh, good God. Like I say, if you've been watching the channel for a while, you know what hassle I've had with this car. I think it's time. I don't know, do you ever get them feelings that it's one of them cars that are just, it's Christine, isn't it? It's just there, that it's not for me. I don't know. And yet I got rid of a perfectly good Focus, 1.6 Focus, but we're getting old. But never ever let me down and got that car. You know, and you just think in hindsight, should I got rid of that car? But it's as if there's something just with this car now. I don't know. It's just so weird. Really is. Really, really weird. There they go. Yeah, so literally they just hadn't tightened the starter motor up correctly. Can you believe it? Let me know in comments if you've ever had such a laugh and such a... It's as if that car's fated in one way. You know what I mean? What's the word? It's just... I really don't know. It's like it's got an X on it or something, you know. Yeah, so I don't know. We'll leave it at North Pier. I'll pop up to the shop. I've got a bit of milk, but I might as well pick one up while I'm out. Queen Street just there, look. So yeah, bit unbelievable to be honest. So that was my night last night. So I just thought I'd share that with you because it's... I know I'm laughing now, but believe me, I weren't last night. Absolute joke. How you diddling? Oh. It is a bit, isn't it? Yeah, there's some that's been... I'm not going to pan round, but there's a few been sleeping in one of the Victorian shelters just here. It's cold this morning as well, I thought. And yet there, in the Metropole, we've got... well, you know what's happening at the Metropole, a lot do. You know, there's people been put in there in the Metropole, and yet people are still sleeping. It's freezing. It's not freezing, if you know what I mean, but my hand's really cold now with holding the phone and what have you. You know, it is nippy. There's that nip on the wind, if you know what I mean. Anyway, we'll leave it here at North Pier. Thanks once again for liking and subscribing. Thanks for the coffees again. Linda, once again, thanks for the hat. She sent it to the pub for me. Thanks, Linda. So you've got to have a laugh, you've got to smile, haven't you? Look, everyone have a cracking day. Most of all, stay safe. And you know what it is. Have a cracking day.